men that women actually want never view women as equal. You can either understand women or you could treat them as equal. But if you treat them as equal, you're not going to get respected, unfortunately.
Treat them as an equal,
we had the lady right here, the young black queen. We asked a question earlier. If someone open up your door, would you tell them thank you? She said no.
No, that's entitlement. And that's the thing where I tell guys, I'm like, you have to take a look for women that are entitled because, like you said, we have been told you deserve everything.
Most are though.
Yeah, and I understand it, and that's why I try and explain it to that way to women. If we like, my issue, okay, let me put it this way. I don't see the things that I see the things that men are going through, and I see how women are reacting to it. When we had the women's suffrage movement, the only reason that was even viable was because we had the men's support, right? Now we have the men having issues and the women go brouhaha. And it's not just you guys, and it's not just the podcasting starting. The manosphere stuff it started way back when, and the foundation was for men to help other men that didn't have fathers in the household. So they didn't know how to change a tire. They didn't know how to do their taxes. They didn't know how to do a lot of things. And so these men would mentor them, and that's where the manosphere came from. Then it came from MGTOW, men going their own way. They literally said, I've had it with women, and they're all delusional. I'm done. These are men, their children were taken, their money was taken. They don't have anything. Then we went into the court systems, and we had red pill break off on MGTOW, and then we had black pill break off on red pill. But it's the foundation of it was because men are still unaliving themselves. And like the only issue I have with any podcast like this, and I have a question for you guys because of this, because I also have studied people. I study you guys, Andrew Tate, all these guys, and you guys and Andrew Tate are the only, yeah. And there's one Armenian guy, I forgot his name, but you guys are the only ones that I follow, because when I look at when you started, I look at the history. I know some people you used to F with that you don't anymore for good reason. And I can see that where your standpoint is, the chat and everything, your target demographic is the young men with no fathers in the household. You're trying to put them on game, right?
I mean, I don't think it necessarily is the father, because the thing is there's a bunch of guys that have fathers in the household, but
yeah, but they weren't good dads. It comes down to parenting. If you have a good mom and you have a good dad, they're going to teach you the value system.
It mostly stem from guys' inability to get women.
Yeah, dating.
Right? It started there.
Well, because the history was starting because of the fatherless. I'm telling you the history because I know the OG.
No, you don't know
whatever
the history.
You guys want.
Yeah.
Because
whatever you guys
no
want.
offense, females. I keep it 1,000. I don't even think y'all should be in this space.
Yeah.
I think most women that are in the red pill.
Yeah, but then when you want to have a discussion with a panel full of women, but when a woman comes in here and actually knows the history and has the talking points, you don't want to have a discussion.
It's not correct though.
But it is correct. The manosphere itself was created to help men become men in ways that they weren't able to, which did include dating, but it wasn't the foundation.
At the very beginning?
The manosphere itself, the creating?
The format.
What do you mean?
What was the format for the manosphere? The beginning.
It wasn't online. It was just networking.
Where?
In the 80s in groups, and then the PUAs were a part of it.
And then what did it turn into?
Manosphere online with red pill and then black pill.
No, but what specifically?
What do you mean? The thing that I can't say, like the who actually started.
No, I'm talking about, for example, what was it? Okay, so in person, and then what was the next step of the history?
Oh, it was in meetings. They were doing networkings and they were doing groups and they were having actual conventions.
After that?
And then that's when they broke off and they started having different meetings in person in different segments. And then they went online.
Okay. I'm just going to say this. I appreciate you and your input, but I don't think you really understand our plights, even though you try to. And
but the point is I'm trying to.
Yeah, but you can't really though. You can't ever.
Absolutely. But you guys, the whole reason I'm saying this isn't to argue with you guys. It's if the women's suffrage moved because of men's support, the things that men are dealing with, like the paternity test, the court system, all of these things could move faster with more women's support. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm not even trying to prove anything. I'm just simply asking if one plus one equals 2, how can women help?
Yeah, but you're older, so
the thing is though,
so because I'm 32 years old, I'm older, I'm not able to help. I'm trying to be able to be a thing to talk to my sisters so that they can understand. Because the way that we talk in the manosphere of like, you're stupid and you're dumb because you don't know the talking points, I'm trying to communicate it to the women in the language that women understand that men don't understand. And I'm simply asking, I'm pleading with you guys to help me understand. And instead it's like, you shouldn't even be here. Like, I'm trying to help. I ain't got no game. I have 2 businesses. I don't have anything else. I'm just simply asking you guys, pleading basically, how can I help? And your simple answer is you don't belong.
You want to take this first?
The fact is, if you have to ask how to help, you shouldn't even be here.
I'm down.
What do you? I'm just saying.
It's ignorant. It's
no,
if
it's
you
the truth,
have
though.
to ask how to help, you shouldn't even be here.
It's
I'm simply
factual.
asking how I can communicate this to my other girlfriends, but you
If
don't even.
you're
If you're
expert,
not willing to
you
open the
know,
door,
then you
that's
don't-
called ignorance, and that's
It's the truth, though.
I
and
don't.
you guys call
here's the
women
thing.
ignorant all the time, but I'm here pleading with you guys. I'm not violent. I'm not angry at you guys. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm actually asking you guys how I can help, and you're telling me that I shouldn't be here. I'm done.
Look, man, it's very simple. Women that typically tend to come into space are grifters.
Yeah,
and
pretty much.
I'll just keep it 1,000. They don't really give a shit about men's issues or anything like that. They're just here to get some clicks and views. We just got to keep it 1,000. I don't think women have a place in male spaces because they don't know how to properly provide assistance and advice in a meaningful way to actually help men, because women don't understand the male struggle, which is cool. I don't knock that. But what she's saying is, I want to help my girls understand, and what I'm arguing is that women don't give a fuck, and they're not going to understand because they don't care. They don't need to.
Yep.
Why are you going to go ahead and concede leverage when you already have it? So that's what it is. I mean,
That's cute what you're trying to do, but
yeah,
bro,
it's
come on,
grift,
man.
bro. It's grift. She's 32, bro. Like, I always say, women don't wake up until they got to start paying for their own drinks at the bar, man.
If you really cared that much, you would start aware earlier, and as well, bro, you give a solution right away. But you don't have any. You're just talking our points.
She grifting, bro.
Yeah.
And most chicks are that come into space. It is what it is. You know, the little inconsistencies here and there. I don't use men, blah, 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 but I'm out with my promoters that all want to fuck me. Like, come on, man.
Someone just chatted, like, you took on a date when you had a boyfriend. You're going to say, oh, yeah, YOLO.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, care. Bro. I don't. Just like I don't go into, female spaces and talk about my feelings and shit like that. I don't think women really have a place in male spaces at all. I think that if anything, they fuck it up because they come in for their own reasons, right? Like,
and it's soft. There's no impact to it, and there's no real energy because it's not them.
It's a griff.
So I think it's cat, man.
It's a griff. Any chick I've ever seen in the sphere, bro, is a griff, man. Let's just keep it 1,000,000. Yeah. It is what it is. Trying to she got really mad about you saying that.
It's the truth though. Am I lying?
If you ask, you already lost. I mean, that's kind of true. You don't even know the issues,
bro. Legit, our plights as men, like, no offense, women don't understand. However, it's cute that you can recite what we say online, but
yeah, I mean, the whole purpose of the pod is to talk, have these discussions, and just kind of reveal in 4K for y'all, like, they really don't give a fuck. Like, that chick don't give a fuck, bro. Like, y'all niggas, she came here for clicks and clout, bro. That's what she even said it earlier in the show. Like,
and she's 32, man.
Don't give a fuck, bro.
She ran through, man.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm telling y'all, bro, women don't wake up until they pay for their own drinks, bro. Like, open your guys' eyes. I know some of y'all niggas are sipping in the chat. Oh, bro, no, man, not true. I'm telling y'all, man. They don't give a fuck. I'm telling y'all. Anyway.
All right, let's do.
Niggas, like, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is, man. And here's the thing. I don't expect them to. And y'all shouldn't expect them to either.
If you notice, right? I was even upset, angry. I was even hard. I just saying, hey, here's the truth. And she can't handle it. How you going to lead men? You can't even handle that bullshit. It's like, I just said one line. And
you don't know. You already lost.
Oh, my God.
I mean, she's single.
I was even that mean. What's that?
She's single, man. So
no.
I was gelling. I exposed her. That's what.
You were nicer about it than me. I was gonna say you're a grifter. I was just gonna say straight up, like, bro, like, I don't trust none of y'all females that be in this space. I know why y'all are here, bro. I know why y'all are here.
Smart.
You know what I mean?